What is up, guys? It's your girl Haley here, back with another live. So I am so excited that I actually get to go live again today. So let's talk about this week's cover, this past Friday's cover, this week's cover, and then next week's cover. So next week's cover is something absolutely amazing. Next week's cover is No Air, Chris Brown, which is Chris Brown and Jordin Sparks, No Air. That is next week's video, as in 2 weeks. That would be the 30th? It's either the 30th or the 1st. Hold on, y'all. So this Friday's video is an artist that I absolutely love, and I've been wanting to do one of their songs for a little while now. I don't know, which is an amazing. They're two of the most funniest, most weirdest, most goofiest twins, I think, on Musical.ly. Well, it's not Musical.ly anymore. TikTok, but when they started, it was still Musical.ly. So that would be the one, the only, Max and Harvey. So I did their song Stranger. I decided to do Stranger. I was going to do Nervous, but it was just, I couldn't get Harvey's voice and my voice to kind of blend really well. Either I was out singing Harvey or you couldn't hear me over Harvey. So Stranger works perfectly. So I can't wait for you guys to hear that. That comes out next week. And then in 2 weeks, so this is my surgically repaired arm. I'm icing it right now, so that's why my cast is off. So that's the cast. Oh, hold on. So this is my cast, and then I'm got the ice pack, and I'm icing my arm because both of my nieces are out of my room, and I have the door shut, so I can ice my arm for a little bit, and hopefully it makes the pain kind of stop up a little bit. So what was it? Oh, I need to look on the calendar. All right. So the next cover that will be released will be on the 4th of September will be the No Air cover. So that comes out on the 4th of September will be No Air. Next week's video, this week's video, which is the 28th, will be Max and Harvey. So Harvey, I can't wait for you guys to see that one. And let me know what you all thought of the R5 cover. I thought it came out really good, and the cool thing is doing the R5 cover, I learned how to pace my voice out a little bit better with that track. So yeah, so those will be the next couple covers that are coming out. I have new covers coming very soon. Not letting you guys know. And hopefully, if I can actually get the track to work, I'll have an original out very soon. But my problem is I'll get the track kind of started, and then I'll get sidetracked, and then I'll change the lyrics, and then I'll keep the lyrics, and then I'll change the lyrics. So there's a lot of times when I'm like, okay, do I keep the lyric or do I get rid of the lyric? So, and somebody also asked, will I ever do a Pretty Much song? So here's my thing with Pretty Much. I absolutely love them. They are all amazing artists, and they are all a bunch of goose. I swear, every time I watch one of their live streams, all I do is laugh. But I did get asked if I would ever do a Pretty Much song. So basically what my answer was yes, I do want to do a Pretty Much video. But my problem is I'm kind of torn between two different songs. I'm torn between Phases or 10,000 Hours, or if I really wanted to kind of do it extra, I could do, their song Sorry or different things like that. So another cool thing about that, yeah, so. And you guys also asked, what is another platform that I listen to music on? Because I've been talking about SoundCloud for the past couple weeks now. SoundCloud is absolutely amazing because it has all my favorite artists on it. And it also has my cousin on it. So it's really cool. So go check out my cousins. Since I have a cousin named Sherelle that does music, and he is absolutely a phenomenal rapper. He does music that, a normal artist would kind of be like, nah, I don't want to push myself to that level. But he is such an amazing artist. Go check him out as well. I'm going to pull up his stuff real quick. My cousin Terrell is an amazing rapper. He has songs on SoundCloud. He has on Spotify, different artists. So it's really cool. Hold on, I'm going to pull him up. Yeah, so go check that out also. He is an amazing artist. His artist name that he is under is Too Real. Go check him out. He is absolutely a phenomenal artist. And I'm so happy for my cousin Terrell. Love you, bro. Go check him out. So go check out Too Real on SoundCloud. And I believe he's also on Spotify. I'm not too sure. Go check him out. He is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And his music is just, it's definitely something that you would not expect out of a rapper and stuff. And he's always making the joke like, oh, we should collab and stuff. Here's the thing, because I've had my cousin Brendan, who also does music too, trying to have a rapper do a pop song. If the beat works as a rap, that's cool, but my stuff is more like pop, chilled out, mellowed. And then, both of my cousins who do music are so quick, fast paced kind of beats. So that's also a really good thing. And another thing that I also got asked that I kind of really didn't touch on the last live stream, because it kept cutting out and I don't know why. What did you think when you put out your first original on your channel? So the first ever original that I put on my channel was called By Your Side. And it was I want to say it was a month after losing my best friend to a car accident. So I think for me to put out a song called By Your Side, it was something that was really cool and really amazing, and everyone really liked it on my channel. So eventually I do want to do more originals on my channel. Right now I think I have a grand total of 3. Yeah, I have a grand total of 3 covers on my channel right now. But originals on my channel. I have more covers than I do originals. But you guys also asked, will I ever do more challenge videos like I have in the past? So obviously doing a challenge video is also doing a video with my mom or my dad or my brother. You're never going to get either one of my siblings, either my sister on here or Brooke. I was lucky I even got her voice on one of the live streams, Kev. But it was just fantastic and I absolutely loved it. And everyone's always like, oh, you should do a challenge with both of your nieces. My niece is 8 and 4. There's no getting them to sit still long enough to do a challenge. So eventually what I want to do on this channel is, you guys also asked, will I ever do a day in the life video? I've done a my life video that basically explained from birth to 19, from birth to 20, but I didn't do the big stuff. So another thing that I kind of want to put on this channel that I haven't really touched on that I really, really want to get on this channel is I want to get more videos of my life and different things like that. So that eventually hopefully will come up on this channel. And when we go down to our trip to Florida with me, my mom, my dad, and my cousin, I am planning on doing a vlog for you guys while we're down in Disney. But the sad thing is it will not be filmed on my camera. Like, I'll basically go back to before I even knew how to film on my camera. I will go back to filming on my phone. But bonus is I don't have an Android anymore. I have an iPhone now, so which means the photos and videos will come out a whole lot better. So this will be what I will be filming on. I'll put the Power Director app on my phone just so that way I can actually access them. Or another thing that I can do is I can upload them to my Google Photos or my Google Drive right from my phone, and then they will go import to my computer, and then I can access them and I can edit them right there. So you guys also asked, how did I make some of the stuff? How did I make some of the decisions to change my channel? So my channel really hasn't changed very much. Hold on, I just want to tilt the computer. My channel really hasn't changed very much. I got a new banner. I put a banner on my channel instead of having just a pretty boat background. And I actually put an actual banner on my channel. And all that says what days my videos go up. Sadly, it did cut off the AM part. So basically what my banner says, it says Haley Manduka, new YouTube videos every Friday at 8 a.m. and live streams every Wednesday at 10:15, and then it cut off the AM. So it's not 10:15 p.m. because I had people one day, I had some subscribers message me on the YouTube, right in one of my comments, why aren't you live? It's 10:15. I'm like, it's 10:15 at night. I go live on 10 in the morning, and it was on a Friday. I don't go live on Fridays. I go live on Wednesday. That's why I created the banner, because I feel like people weren't understanding the schedule. Because we had friends and family that are like, when do you go live? What days are your videos? Like, because before I did the schedule, I would just post whenever I really wanted to. I didn't have a set schedule. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I did not have a set schedule. My schedule was basically whenever I felt like posting. That was basically my schedule. I didn't have a proper YouTube schedule. So a proper YouTube schedule was definitely something that I wanted to do, but I needed to make sure I was done with my schooling and things like that. So when I started my YouTube channel, I thought I was 16, but apparently I was 15. I was 15 doing YouTube in my old bedroom. I literally set up my iPad in front of because when we lived in our old house, I didn't have the setup that I do now. I didn't have my room was kind of big, but it wasn't big like it is now. And I would set my iPad up against my TV stand, push my iPad far back enough. I would film on this. This was my camera, and it was not edited. Nothing in the pre-years of me being on YouTube was edited. This was how I filmed. This is how I filmed. This is how I did everything. That was it. This was my version of filming. There was no editing. There was no changing of how things were. And the bonus is of me doing my YouTube now is I went from filming on an iPad that frankly, I'm shocked still works. I got that iPad in 2013. We're now in 2020. I'm shocked that thing still even turns on. So when I made the decision to start doing YouTube a little bit more than I was, hold on now, I gotta plug in my iPad because my niece killed it. This is what happens when you have a 4-year-old. She was playing the one of the games that I have for her on here. Now it's charging. So that's basically how I started, was on my iPad, basically filming. And I didn't really film very much. Like, I would film, like, all right, 2 or 3 videos. Okay, cool. I had them there, but I didn't have them. I never posted. They got posted like once a month, maybe, if possible, twice a month. If I really wanted to, that's how it was. But so when I got basically when I redid the channel, to go redo my channel, re-put everything together, and then make the decision, okay, you know what, I'd rather do once or twice a month, go and do a video or something like that. But I didn't have a set schedule like I do now. And I think that kind of held me back kind of on my YouTube stuff. And then when I got further into high school, so it was like it's like my sophomore, junior year, I talked to my mom and dad, and I was like, I want to start posting more on my channel. I want to start making my channel something. Okay. So I made the decision to talk to my mom and dad about it. And they said, as long as my schoolwork was kept and I actually focused on school still, I could do YouTube. So we made that decision together for me to go and do my YouTube channel. But before I was allowed to do anything YouTube related, school had to come first. And the bonus was I was homeschooled. So the minute I was done doing homeschooling, I could come in here and start thinking of video ideas. So that was the cool thing. And I think when I started my channel, I don't think I thought I would go. Obviously, I'm not that big on YouTube and stuff like that, but I didn't think I would have, the 44 subscribers I do now. Yeah, most of it's family and stuff like that, but I love that part. I love the part of that as well. And another thing that I do want to do, I want to do another shout out to my cousin Jared. He has a YouTube channel as well. Hold on, let me pull up his channel name. So go check out Thomas Duncan. Here, wait, I'll pull it up. So go check out Thomas Duncan 03. That's my cousin Jared's YouTube channel. Go check his out. His is absolutely amazing. He does these amazing transformations of the Thomas the Tank Engine trains, and I gave him one of Ainsley's trains to fix, and it came out better than when we bought the thing, than when we had them. So it was so amazing. So thank you, Jared, for fixing that for us. She is so in love with her trains and stuff, and whenever, they come over, they'll all go upstairs and play with the train table that's in my niece's bedroom. And he saw a lot of the train stuff was like either the paint was scratched or like it was bent. So what he did, being the best big cousin that he is, we had the acrylic paints that he needed. So, and then we also had the hot glue gun. So while they were here, he was basically fixing Ainsley's trains. So thank you, Jared, for that. So go check out Too Real on SoundCloud. That is my cousin's. It's one of my cousins. It was my cousin Terrell. Go check him out. His music is absolutely amazing. Go check out my cousin Jared for train videos. He does amazing transformations on them. I swear he could go and work for Mattel one day, and literally he is so smart, and I absolutely love my cousin Jared. Love all my cousins. But also go check out another video. So go check out my channel as well. I'm kind of promoting all my cousins right now. Go check out my channel as well. You are on my channel right now. If you are watching this, go check out the latest videos. Eventually, I do want to do a collaboration with one of my cousins. I don't know which cousin yet. But also, go check out my cousin Sarah's channel. It is Sarah Renee. Go check her out. Her channel, she does like tech videos. So go check her out. Hers is absolutely so funny. And she did a GTA video a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if it's up on her channel yet, but go check out her channel. And she's driving around, yelling at the cops out the window. It was so funny. I mean, of course, I was on video call with her while she's filming it, so you might even hear me. But, and also, I am going to be working on new YouTube videos very soon for you guys. I just filmed a set of 3 videos, so 2 are already done. I have 1 more, and then I will be filming another set of 3 within the next couple weeks. So that way, so you guys also asked, how do I film my videos? So before, I film them on my phone, my computer, or my iPad. Now I film them on my camera. And then also another thing that I do on my channel that I do for filming is I pre-film videos. So that way you guys are covered for a video if I have a doctor's appointment or when I had my surgery. Obviously I couldn't film because I couldn't get my, hand to work with the cast at the time. The cast literally, at the time when I had my surgery, my cast stopped here. So I can move my fingers, but I also had a nerve block in my shoulder. So I wasn't supposed to move my hand. I'm only icing my arm. That's why my cast is off. But another thing, though, is to pre-film my videos it works in my favor because I can get the tracks done, I can get the songs done, and I can put it the way I want. And I'm really excited. And another thing for the next upcoming videos is I changed my not really my location. I kind of did. So normally I would film on my bed and then use my mirror as like my guide of where the lens is and things like that. I decided I was not going to do that week because I wanted to give you guys a different, I guess you could say, background. So I filmed on my bedroom floor and I stuck my camera on my little table that my dad built years ago for me. And so I stuck my camera up on that and I slid my computer over as far as I could. And my computer played the sound. So if you guys ever hear music in the background, it's either the actual artist's sound or I'll do the karaoke version of it. So that way you just have just the sound in the background. So that was really cool to kind of go and do that. And somebody actually asked me the best question I think I could have ever been asked. How did you feel about doing the music set? Getting to do new sounds. So I was going to do a rock ballad, but unfortunately my computer was not, I had to basically clean my computer completely, which was power wash it, which basically means I deleted every single account I had on my computer and basically put it back to factory setting. Just so my computer ran smoother and I could actually do it that way. So that was kind of cool. And I loved that part. And I love the fact that if you have things on your Google Drive, you can easily put them on your computer like you never change them, which I absolutely love that. And the cool thing about Google Drive, I'm going to give a little promo to Google right now. Cool thing about Google Drive is I can even access Google Drive from my phone. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to access it. Hold on, y'all. If I can get it to work. So I can access my Google Drive from anywhere. As long as I have the Google Drive app, I can get into my videos easily. I can get into my videos and I can set up my photos as well. I absolutely love this. And another thing you guys can also add to your browser. Again, I'm going to promote them. Go get Honey. Let me show you what Honey is. So Honey is basically a browser extension. their extension. You literally just add it to your browser, and it saves you money every time you purchase something. Like when I purchased both of my niece's Christmas presents, I'm not saying them too loud because they're only outside and my bedroom window's open. So that means they can hear me. But those are both of my nieces. So basically what we did was I added to my Google extension. I basically added to my extensions that I already had, which is awesome. So your Google Drive you can access from anywhere as long as you download it. I have it on my phone, and I also have it on my computer. So all of my Google Drive is right here. So I have my Google Drive, and I can access it from literally anywhere. Like this is my outro. So that's what you guys see every week when you guys sign on to my channel. Onto my channel at the end of every video, that is what you guys see. So everyone asked, how did I make that? That was not me that made that. That would be my friend Duncan. And I'm so thankful for him doing that. And apparently I took screenshots of the floor. Nice job. Apparently I took screenshots of the floor. So you guys also asked, how do I set up certain things on my channel? So how do I set up? So this is basically what is on my channel. On my channel for every week. So it says my name, Haley Manduca, which is on my channel. And then new videos, new YouTube video every Friday at 8 a.m. Live streams every Wednesday at 10:15 a.m. The AM got cut off for the every Wednesday. But another thing you guys can also go do is it is an amazing thing to go and get everything put together. So I kind of want to talk about, you guys also asked about my operation a couple weeks ago, actually. It's been a full month and a half since I've had surgery. I had surgery in July 8th at 11 o'clock. I had surgery. But they got me in pretty quick. I don't even think I was in at 11 o'clock. I think I was in at like 10. But this is my arm. That's the plate that broke. And then this is what it looks like now. If it'll focus. There you go. There you go. Now let's focus. Focus, please. So this is the hardware that's in my arm right now. And then I have a thing called Cadaver Bone. Which basically I'm going to explain the surgery now. I know I've talked about it a lot lately, but I'm going to explain basically this whole situation with my arm. So if you all remember, in 2019, in September, I had surgery on my leg. Well, it turns out when they were moving me to get me off of my legs, so that way they could operate and get the rod out and put a new one in, my arm fell off the table. And I basically rolled over on my arm and it popped. So my orthopedic was like, okay, you know what? Like, we're gonna cast you. You're gonna be okay. We'll see how you feel in a few days. Because I was only in the hospital for one night. We didn't see a fracture at first. But there's always that one possibility that, like, the smallest little crack will not show up for, like, 2-3 months later. That's when it'll show up. So I had a cast on my arm in September. It started to finally close on its own. So we were so relieved that it finally started closing, and we didn't think surgery was ever going to be necessary. My stupidity butt over here. Here, I'll see if I can actually do it without knocking my computer off. So this machine right here, I sleep with every night. It's called a CPAP. Here, I'll show you guys my room too. Yeah, there you go. Okay, room tour. Yay. I've never done a room tour. Everyone says I should do one, but I've never done one. So I leaned over on my table to turn off my machine. I did not have the bed that I have now. My brother had to get me a new bed because my old bed ended up. Basically, my old bed was. My mattress was old and it just wasn't that comfortable anymore. And the frame, like the wheels started bending because we had to move my bed. But so because it was in such a. I got that bed when we first moved down here, and that was 10 years ago. I'm now 22. We moved down here when I was 12, about to be 13. I just turned 12 when we moved down here. So we did this amazing thing. My brother got me a new bed, and the table that I had next to my bed, it's now upstairs. My brother now has it for his bedroom. We ended up giving it to my brother because my brother's bed's high enough that he couldn't injure himself on it. So basically what we did was we decided, okay, like we need to figure this out. So I ended up breaking my arm in December. Literally a week before Christmas, I had a cast on. Cast on for Christmas, which with our condition, it's not uncommon to have a cast for a holiday. It seems every holiday, either I'm in a cast or my mom or my sister or my niece. Not Ava, Ainsley. So my niece Ainsley is usually in a cast on a holiday. Either me or my sister or my mom. My brother, shockingly, even though that he does have this condition, his is not as severe as me, my mom, my brother, my sister, or my niece. He's more on the very mild side. And then obviously I'm on the severe side because I'm not the same type as my mom and my sister and my brother and my niece. And then we made the decision to basically get it re-x-rayed and see what happened. We made the decision a week later. A week later, I made a decision to have the original operation. So on February 26th, I had my surgery to get my arm repaired. Unfortunately, it failed. And then and then the whole COVID-19 happened, and where basically everything got shut down. Surgeries were not happening, different things were not happening. So we basically had to sit and wait and see if it would heal on its own, which it didn't, unfortunately, this time. And then we made the decision, me, my mom, and my dad, along with our PCA, Brooke, we all kind of sat down and we all talked about the pros and cons of doing the operation. And, my family is such a big help coming to decisions like this. And I talked to our friends that also have this condition, and they said I should do it. The only thing it can do is make my arm. We can't go any worse than we already are at this point. I was like, no, that's true. We can't get any worse. So I made the decision to go and do the operation. So I saw her on the 27th of June, and then July 8th was my surgery at 11 o'clock. So we got in there, we left the house here at 7 because we had to be up there by 9. So we were sitting there, we got up there, we did everything that we were supposed to. And then we basically got back in the pre-op bay area to kind of just sit there and wait for them to come get us. And my mom and dad just kind of like, we kind of just all sat there and looked at each other and we were like, okay, you know what, we're really doing this. Like, we're going to be okay. And I have my mom. I have this certain bracelet that I would wear if I had an operation. And there's letters on it So there's a J, there's an A, there's an N, and then there's an S. So that is for the 4 boys that do everything with me. And then I have a bracelet that says, and then I also took one of the beads that I had that was a letter, and I put an L on it for Lizzie, who is my best friend since preschool. And we basically added her to the beads, to the bracelet. So that way I had my best friend Lizzie, and then I had the 4 boys that have been through everything with me, and she's been through way more than they have. But when I had my surgery, I remember I was in a group text between her and my friend Nick and my friend Steven, even, and my friend Adam, and they're all like, you're going to be okay, like, you need to breathe, you're going to be fine. And I'm thankful that I have all my friends that constantly are checking in on me. And I remember the day that we found out, like, it was working, and I called them all. I'm like, it's working. We're finally working. So I think they're over the moon excited that it's finally sticking as of right now. So basically what happened was I got Godiva bone in my arm, which basically is a deceased person's bone. And so that way my bone would grow around it and I would be stronger. And then, hold on, y'all. I'm like sliding and I don't know why. But so basically, I got my bone. Basically, my bone is going to grow around that bone, and hopefully it stays long enough that we don't have to have another operation. But there is always complications. We know them before we sign up for an operation and things like that. So that's always the cool thing about certain things. So I'm always really excited whenever I do get to feel better and start being normal Haley. So that's always a good thing. And another thing that people always ask is, how do you come up with your recovery stuff? How does recovery happen? Yeah, I still can't flex my wrist. This is as far as I can go. This is as far as I can go. I can't flex my wrist yet. I have hopefully another 2 weeks left in a cast. Hopefully, and then we'll figure it out from there. I can't wait until everything is put back together and I'm feeling like normal me again. But back to the music stuff, because I really don't want to keep talking about my surgery, even though I do get asked about it a lot. But I do want to talk a little bit more about my music, and then I'm going to end the live stream very soon, guys, because I do want to go chill out, because I kind of want to go watch a movie, and I'm probably going to end up doing songwriting, and I still have to edit the next 2 videos for you guys. So No Air is next week's video, so I can't wait for you guys to see that. This week is Max and Harvey, Stranger. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I absolutely love it. I did send the video to one of them. I sent it to the band account. So hopefully one of the 2 of them saw it, and hopefully they do like it. I sent them the edited version. I did not send them the non-edited version. So they have the edited version, which I think they like that part. But I can't wait for that part just to get done and put together, and I can't wait. And you guys also asked, will a Pretty Much cover ever come out? I'm trying to get this Pretty Much cover edited. Well, not edited because I haven't filmed it yet. I'm going to do a Pretty Much cover very soon. Hopefully you guys do like it. So I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I don't know what song I will do yet. I'm kind of leaning more towards, I'm definitely not going to do 10,000 hours. Everyone is definitely going to think, oh, if you do 10,000 hours, like, it's not really one of their most known ones, but I kind of have an idea of a song that I want to do that is theirs. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. And everyone asked, will I ever post my own music on SoundCloud? I don't know if I ever would. Probably. Just not right now. Not with the way, because I still have to work on, I still have to put together music. it's not a quick, easy thing. I still have to do songwriting, editing, producing it on my own. Daniel used to produce my stuff, but if you guys know who my friend Daniel is, he's done my music before. The last 2 tracks that you guys heard on this channel was produced by Daniel. But due to Daniel being in New York due to the coronavirus, he could not, come back home and, try to do stuff. So we were sending stuff back between my computer. I would make the track. I would make my voice. I'd record my voice, send it to him through my computer, and then he would add backtrack to it. He would add guitar, bass, like different things like that. But by the time I would get them back, he accidentally deleted the file, so we'd have to start all over again. I think we did that more than once with about 8 or 9 songs. So I'll let you guys know what happens with that. I love you guys. I'm going to end this live stream. Stay happy, stay positive, and just spend time with the people that you love. I absolutely love getting to spend time with my family. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week. And get ready for Friday's video, which is Stranger, Max and Harvey. Go check that out. And also, little promo to Max and Harvey. Go check out their songs on Spotify. It is Max and Harvey. Go check them out. Their music is absolutely amazing. And they do have some songs on SoundCloud. They have No One Else, and they also have Seeded Green, which is absolutely an amazing thing. And they do a lot of charity work because they're out in the United Kingdom. They do a charity for the Royal... I can never say it right. The Royal Manchester Children's Hospital. They do a lot of stuff for them as well. And they do a lot of other stuff. So go check them out as well. And I will see you guys next week. And I will let you guys know if any new updates with my music comes out. So I love you guys. Bye, everyone.